everyone, my name is Ashish. I'm a junior doctor working in the UK. In today's video, we will talk about statistics. Lots of people have been asking me about research projects. In order to conduct a research project or be a part of a research, you need to be very good at statistics because statistics and epidemiology is the foundation of any research project. So we will learn about statistics and epidemiology in this series of videos, and we will start from the basics, then we will go into depth into each one of these principles that you need to know. Also, if you're preparing for an exam such as USMLE or the PLABs, or for your post-graduation exams in your home country, these principles will be very beneficial to you. Let's start. There are two broad areas of statistics. The first one is called Descriptive Statistics, and the second one is called Inferential Statistics. In Descriptive Statistics, you're just describing and summarizing the data that is already available. For example, you can summarize the data of number of individuals who have diabetes or who have heart disease. In Inferential Statistics, you are making inferences from pre-existing data. For example, you can project the number of cases of cancer in old age population in a particular country, and that is a part of inferential statistics. When you approach statistics, you need to be aware of the basic terminology. There are three terms that are absolutely important to begin with. The first one is population. Population is the universe about which an investigator wishes to draw conclusions. When you consider the number of measurements or people in that population, you denote that number by capital N. The next term is sample. So the subset of population that is being studied is called the sample. Now this sample or population is just not living beings. This can be set of measurements as well. So there can be a population or sample of blood pressure readings, or there can be a sample or population of human beings. The number of elements in a sample is denoted by small n. Let's talk about what an element is. So a single observation in a sample is called an element, and it is denoted by the letter capital X. Let's talk about probability now, which is one of the important foundational concepts that you need to keep in mind when you start reading about statistics. Probability is the ratio of the number of likely outcomes to the number of all possible outcomes. Probability always lies between 0 and 1. 0 is absolutely zero possibility of an event happening, and 1 is absolute certainty about an event happening. Probability can never be negative, and probability of an event not happening, which is denoted by Q, is the probability of an event happening that is denoted by P subtracted by 1. So Q is equal to 1 minus P. Let's take an example of tossing a fair coin. When you toss the coin infinite times, the probability of getting heads is 0.5 and probability of getting tails is 0.5, and this is P. So the probability of not getting heads, that is Q, will be 1 minus P, and this will be 1 minus 0.5, and that is 0.5. There are two rules that you should keep in mind when studying probability. The first one is called addition rule, and it says that probability of an event occurring is equal to the sum of their individual probabilities. For example, probability of getting heads or tails is the sum of probability of getting heads alone plus probability of getting tails alone. that is 0.5 plus 0.5, and this is equal to 1. Always look for the odd term, and whenever you find the odd term, replace it with the plus sign, and you'll be able to solve your questions in this way. The next rule is the multiplication rule, and it says that the probability of 2 or more statistically independent events all occurring at the same time is equal to the product of their individual probabilities. For example, if the probability of a person developing heart disease is 0.25, that is 25%, and the probability of developing mania is 0.01, that is 1%, then and that they are independent of each other, then the probability of a person getting both of them will be 0.25 multiplied by 0.01, and that is 0.0025. So whenever you find the term and, use multiplication, and that will help you solve these questions. So that is all for this video. I will see you soon in another video where we will talk about different types of data and much more. See you soon. Thanks a lot for watching.